This is Otis Williams, co-founder of The Temptations, wishing Lynda Law all the best for 25 years of support and spreading love about soul music on your Lynda Law Soul Show.
Lynda Law Soul Show. 25 years of funk and soul.
It is finally here. In 2025, the Lynda Law Soul Show is celebrating 25 years of soul and funk on the airwaves. It's going to be a great year.
From the top of Book Tower, more soul with Lynda Law. The Lynda Law Soul Show.
This is Wolfman Jack, and I am cooking some mean midnight soul and funky music with my partner in crime, Lynda Law.
Hello, this is Michael Jackson on the Lynda Law Soul Show. Her show is totally off the wall, and I love it.
When the world is on your shoulder, gotta straighten up your act and boogie down. If you can't hang with the feeling, then there ain't no room for you in this part of town. Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Groove, let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all if you live it off the wall. Life ain't so bad at all. Live life off the wall. Live your life off the wall. Live it off the wall. You can shout out all you want to, cause there ain't no sin and folks all getting loud. If you take the chance and do it, then there ain't no one who's gonna put you down. Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Come on and move, and let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all if you live it off the wall. Life ain't so bad at all. Live life off the wall. Live your life off the wall. Live it off the wall. Do what you want to do. There ain't no rules, it's up to you. It's time to come alive and party alright through the night. Hide your inhibitions. Gotta let that fool loose deep inside your soul. Wanna see an exhibition? Better do it now before you get too old. Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Come on, ooh, yeah. Let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all. You live it off the wall. Life ain't so bad at all. Live it off the wall. Live your life off the wall. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Come on, ooh, yeah. Let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all if you live it up tonight. Gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf, yeah, and just enjoy yourself. Come on, live it up, yeah. Let the madness in the music get to you. Live it up,
Now, you're listening to the hottest soul show on earth. You're listening to Lynda Law.
Hello, this is Shaka Khan.
Hi, this is Stevie Wonder.
This is Diana Ross.
This is Ray Parker Jr.
This is Lou Rawls having a groovy time.
The Lynda Law Soul Show. She's more than just soul.
L'Italia ama Lynda Law Soul Show.
More soul and funky soul, babe. Lynda Law.
The Magic Trio opened this week's Soul Show. Michael Quincy and Rod Temperton were responsible for this disco gem from 1979. Off the Wall was taken from the 7th studio album of Michael and Quincy, and he even got George Duke to hit the keyboard on this song. Nothing but greatness at the start of this show, and there's a lot more to come. Maybe you've noticed it through the social media in the past weeks, and today I am very excited. Well, let's say over the moon, because I will be having a chat with none other than the founder of the incredible RAH Band, Mr. Richard Anthony Hewson. But first, here's the new single by Gloria Gaynor.
Soul with Lynda Law. Even the palm trees are shaking, man.
Hello, this is Gloria Gaynor with my new song, Fight Unknown, on the Lynda Law Soul Show.
You were driving me crazy, the kind of crazy that made me see stars. Days and nights became hazy, and I got lost in your midnight arms, yeah. If I'd have known that you never would have loved me forever, I'd have found someone better who could hold me tight. If I'd have known you were blind and couldn't see I was shining, I'd have saved all the time and all the wasted nights. If I'd have known you would be only pain and misery, I'd have been fine on my own if I'd known. Never would have imagined life without you could be so good. Happiness that just happened, and now I smile just like I should, yeah. If I'd have known that you never would have loved me forever, I'd have found someone better who could hold me tight. If I'd have known you were blind and couldn't see I'm a diamond, I'd have saved all the time and all the wasted nights. If I'd have known you would bring only pain and misery, I'd have been fine on my own if I'd known. If I'd have known that you never would have loved me forever, I'd have found someone better who could hold me tight. If I'd have known you were blind and couldn't see I'm a diamond, I'd have saved all the time and all the wasted nights. If I'd have known you would bring only pain and misery, I'd have been fine on my own if I'd known. I'd have known.
Fight Unknown by Gloria Gaynor is an uplifting message for everyone who's in a toxic relationship. She wants people to stand up for themselves. I will be standing up too, but I will do so to greet my special guest, because today I will be chatting to the man himself, the founder and the brain behind the RAH Band, the legendary Richard Hewson, after the mini mix.
In the mix.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Hello, I am Brian Blessed, and I am so excited and positively thrilled when I listen to the Lynda Law Soul Show. That girl makes my feet itchy.
Get it on, get it on. Get it on, get it on, get it on. Get it on, yeah. Any kind of music. Just as long as it's grooving, makes me laugh, makes me smile all the while whenever I
Law Soul Show could cause severe happiness. So what are we waiting for? Let's get happy.
Hi, we're the Emotions. You got the best of our love, and we are so happy to be on the Lynda Law Soul Show.
listening to Lynda Law. She's more than just soul. The wait is over.
To Big Small Talk with Lynda Law.
Hello, Richard, and welcome to Big Small Talk. Thank you for making the time to be here today. Now, we all know and love the music of the RAH Band, and some of us grew up listening to your music. So we all thank you for that. But at some point in time, you must have got the idea to take that leap into the music world. So what first got you into music?
Music started for me quite late in life. When I was about 16, I was a cadet in the Merchant Navy, and the previous guy from my cabin left his guitar behind. So I thought, oh well, I've got lots of time on this trip. I'll go and get a book, How to Play Guitar, which I did, and off we went across the world. I think we were going to New Zealand at the time, about a 4-month trip. So I tuned in on my shortwave radio to Voice of America and got into jazz, and I taught myself on that trip the basics of how to play jazz guitar.
I see.
And so off we went in music, and I decided I didn't want to be a captain of a ship, and I would rather be a musician, because I really was into jazz, a real jazz head.
What a left-behind guitar can do and mean to the world. Richard, did you stay in the Merchant Navy, or was the desire to make music pulling you away from that career?
The first instrument I learned to play, as I said, was the guitar. And then I came ashore, as they called it, swallowed the anchor, they used to say in the Merchant Navy. Swallowed the anchor, came ashore, and took a day job and did a lot of clubbing around London, playing in jazz clubs and pubs and whatnot. And I got better and better. Then I wanted to broaden my horizons, so then in those days you could get a grant to go to college very easily, and I did just that. Went to the Guildhall School of Music and did a 6-year course, because having a grant, you could stretch it out a bit, and learnt about composition and orchestration and the trumpet. I played the trumpet for a while, and the piano, of course.
Wow.
And so that, was the beginning, very primitive, but very beginning of my musical career.
Right, so you studied music and you played in jazz clubs. How did you get your first break into show business?
I got the break which probably opened doors for me, and the biggest break at the time, when Paul McCartney, who was looking for an arranger to make a record with a girl called Mary Hopkin that he had discovered, an unknown Welsh singer, and he needed somebody to do the orchestration. Now, I had a friend, Peter Asher, whose sister was going out with Paul McCartney.
Seriously?
And so Peter suggested me for the arrangement for this singer, Mary Hopkin, with Paul McCartney producing. And he didn't want to have a standard run-of-the-mill kind of arranger that were around at the time, so he asked me to do it. And I did, and at first they didn't like the arrangement at all. It's quite funny, actually. But then they listened again to the same arrangement without changing anything at EMI Abbey Road Studios, and they went, "Oh my goodness, it's bloody brilliant."
That's nice.
So it was released, and then opened a lot of doors for me, because it went to #1 all over the world. And I got to meet and work with a lot of very big artists, a lot from America too.
I guess being interested in jazz music, you must have had some idols. Who inspired you the most?
I guess who was the most influential to me, I actually got to work with Herbie Hancock. My goodness me, and that was an eye-opener too. That was my jazz hero, one of my jazz heroes, and that was amazing. And Diana Ross, Carly Simon. Mind you, not all of the guys and girls that I got to work with I actually directly met, because quite often they just send a tape over of the vocal, and I'd do the arrangement around that and send it back.
Has there ever been an artist you'd have loved to work with, but never could or did?
Well, 2 people who are no longer with us. I would have loved to do something with Frank Sinatra, my goodness. Or Tony Bennett, now long gone, I'm afraid.
I'm sure those singers would have loved to work with you. So, Richard, let's play a song of your own RAH Band now. We will come back to the song later in the show, but here's Messages from the Stars.
far from home. I'm fading into blue, and there's nothing I can do. Then out of the sky, like a flash, sending me high, high, high. You rescue me, you save me from a certain tragedy. For a light, there's darkness all around, and you're nowhere to be found. When out of the sky, like a flash, sending me high, 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 you rescue me, you save me from a certain tragedy.
Welcome back to Big Small Talk with Richard Hewson, founder and artistic brain of the RAH Band, and so much more. Arranger, producer, musician, you name it. So Richard, you were first discovered as an arranger, but how did you get your first record deal as an artist?
The first record deal was with me as an artist was when I decided that I was doing arrangements for lots of people who were making lots of money. And in those days, arrangers, I think it's true to say this today, arrangers don't get royalties. So I was getting fees, not very big fees in those days. And so I decided I would make my own records and that way become a producer and you get royalties. So I hired a little 8-track recording machine, took it up to my bedroom and became one of the first bedroom bands. And using only the instruments that I had learned to play, which would have been the piano, guitar, bass, and the trumpet a bit, I put together a tune, my first tune as a producer.
Why RAH? Where did the name of the RAH Band come from?
Then I had to think, well, what do I do with this tune? I'll have to think of a name for the project. And somebody said, well, what are your initials? And I said, RAH. Why? He said, great name. Why don't you call it the RAH Band? Yeah, so it was born. The RAH Band was born with the first track called The Crunch, because it had a crunchy sort of bass sound. Now, after that, of course, I had to think about getting it released, and I hawked it around for a bit, and nobody was really interested. But then they picked it up in the clubs. Now, it took a long time to get to the mainstream, but the clubs picked it up, and it was about 6 months after that it crossed over into the national charts and got to number 6. Amazing for my first effort as a producer.
Was the style of music you made with the RAH Band initially the music that you wanted to make?
Now, the kind of music that I made on that first tune was basically rooted in jazz, which was my first love. And it was my version, I suppose, of jazz made pop, if you like. I know it sounds a bit funny, but it was all my tunes ever since have always actually had their deep roots in the jazz, because I was a jazz head, basically, having learnt from the beginning, hearing great jazz artists play. That was really my first love.
So you kept making music in a jazz style.
I followed on with an album called RAH, which was basically, again, jazz influenced, with a great sax player called Ray Worley and a brilliant drummer called Barry D'Souza. Now, we put that album out, and that really sort of launched the RAH Band into clubland, because a track called Falcon was picked up and did very well in the clubs, and it launched the RAH Band as a Brit funk type band. But then, following that album, I decided to try vocals, and so my then wife, who was a brilliant musician herself, I enticed her to come and sing on the first tune I wrote with words, amazingly, called Perfume Garden. Now, she just read the notes and sang them in a very simple way, which was very effective for that particular track, and launched the RAH Band as a vocal-led band, and so it is today, although we've had many guest singers since that time, and still do.
Well, I promised we'd come back to your hit Messages from the Stars that we played a short while ago. Am I right that there's something special going on about that song right now?
Talking of which, tracks recorded back then, one particular one, Messages from the Stars, has been re-released 42 years after it was written. And actually, it was picked up in America and did very well all over the country. And it's quite amazing that it's on TikTok and Spotify and all those, with millions and millions of views. And is now being re-released on vinyl, as is the Mystery album, a 40th anniversary of the Mystery album, which will be coming out very shortly.
We'll be looking forward to that, Richard. And of course, we're going to play Clouds Across the Moon from that wonderful Mystery album. Of course, the RAH Band can be found on all major social media platforms. But first, tell us, where can people see the RAH Band live this year?
And very exciting, this May we are doing 2 live shows. 9th of May, Band on the Wall in Manchester, and the 23rd of May we're doing the Metronome in London. So we're looking forward to seeing you all there. So, RAH lives.
Thank you so much for taking your time to speak to me today, Richard. And good luck with the performances in May. And congratulations on the RAH Band's anniversary. Bye-bye, Richard.
Bye for now.
This was Big Small Talk with Lynda Law on the Lynda Law Soul Show. Who will be on the celebrity seat next time? Follow Lynda on social media or the website lyndalaw.eu. That's Lynda with a Y.
Good evening. This is the intergalactic operator. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm trying to reach Flight Commander P.R. Johnson on Mars Flight 247.
Very well. Hold on, please. You're through.
Thank you, operator. Hi, darling. How you doing? Hey, baby. Were you sleeping? Oh, I'm sorry, but I've been really missing you. Hi, darling. How's the weather? Say, baby, is that cold better now? Oh, I'm sorry. Is there someone there with you? Oh, since you went away, there's nothing going on. Is everything fine with you? Please forgive me, but I'm trying not to cry. Oh, I've had a million different offers on the phone, but I just stay right here at home. I don't think that I can take it anymore, this crazy war.
Violent storm conditions in the asteroid belt at this time. We may lose this valuable deep space communication link. Please be as brief as possible. Thank you.
Oh, since you went away, there's nothing going right. I just can't sleep alone at night. I'm not ashamed to say I badly need a friend, or it's
Hello? Hello, operator? Yes, I seem to have lost the connection. Could you try again, please?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we have lost contact with Mars 247 at this time.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I'll try again next year.
Clouds Across the Moon from the Mystery album that will be celebrating its 40th anniversary this year. Time really flies, well, even more so in space. You can listen again to the chat that Richard and I had as a podcast on my YouTube channel, On With the Soul Show, and a brand new song by the Stylistics. They had the help of the people of Tower of Power on this. I Could Never Leave Her.
You can't take her from me. I'm head over heels. You know that any fool could see. I don't easily get caught up in romances, but I found the one in a million. What are the chances? Some hard times, sometimes when I've let her down. We stuck it out together, and now we're gonna leave this town. I get so easily caught up in distraction. She is so much more than satisfaction.
sound that soothes you, the soul sound that seduces you. This is the Lynda Law Soul Show.
Hello, I'm George Duke, and I'm delighted to be with Lynda on the Lynda Law Soul Show.
It'll blow your mind and throw you out of time. So you really love somebody, stop fooling around. We're gonna love you found, girl. It's so easy. No more teasing, gotta get back to the sunshine. The sunshine.
We went back to the 1984 album Rendezvous by George Duke. Got to Get Back to Love was a track from that album, but it was never released as a single. Are you sitting tight? Me? I'm sitting pretty.
Oh
this is Steve Arrington.
We're the Ritchie family.
This is Paulie Carmen of the Goose Champagne.
The Lynda Law Soul Show. More than just soul.
Golden touch. It happens every time your lips touch mine. There's a feeling that's so divine. There's a magic in you. Golden touch. I wasn't very strong till you came along. You made me realize that by your side, forever is where I belong. Golden touch. There's a kind of magic in the air. Whenever you are near, I get butterflies every time your eyes meet mine. You opened up so many doors, and I was so very, very insecure. You made me see the light. You made my life sunny and bright. And I worship and adore you. Golden touch. Tell me, do you ever wonder how the stars got in my eyes? Well, you put them there, ooh, yeah. And golden touch, do you know the power you possess? You're the key to my happiness. I must confess, you're simply magic. Touch me.
Golden Touch by Royce. We are nearly at the end and Natalie Cole has the last say for today.
Baby, you let me down, and now you walk
don't wanna do. Turn around and make love to my friend. You wanna know what really hurt me is when you lied in my face, disgust and disgrace. All the time I thought you were mine. I thought you were mine. But it was plain to see I was only dreaming. Next time I won't be so blind. I won't have just love on my mind. Too much for me. Too much. You're too much. You're too much for me, mister. You're too much. You're too much. Too much, mister. You're too much. You're too much. I felt your fire, I felt your flame, but you'll never feel my love again. You're too much, mister. Too much for me, love. You're too much. You're too much. You're too much for me, mister. Too much for me. You're too much. You're too much. I've had enough of your stuff. I really think you're just too much. You're too much, mister. Yeah. You're too much. You're too much. I felt your fire, I felt your flame, but you'll never feel my love again. No, mister. You're too much. You're too much. You're too much for me, mister. You're too much. You're too much. I've had enough of your stuff. I swear to God, I think you're too much.
And that concludes this week's special edition of The Soul Show, where we had Richard Hewson of the RAH Band as our special guest. Have a great time with everything you do, stay safe, and I'll be back next week with more soul. Bye-bye.
The Lynda Law Soul Show was produced by Ferry DeWolf for Law&Wolf Music.
It's late at night, you want your lover right there by your side. Pick up the phone to call her number, no one there. There was no answer, I declare. Do it in the dark. Do it in the dark. In the dark. Do it in the dark. You try to carry on, but it's no use, you get a trick. You feel disgusted, you seem to be on the brink. She's on your mind, you